Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan here from Binvested.com.au group of companies, and talking about our property investment agents service and how we help our clients accumulate the properties in order for them to live life on their terms and build a successful property portfolio which is recession proof, to make sure that they're growing financially but minimising risk at every step of the way. A lot of people always ask me, Nathan, what is it that you do to ensure that your clients are actually making lots of money, and how come you've got such a good track record of building profitable property portfolios for people? So for me, I always look at my clients that come on board. It's a humbling experience to know that there's so many dodgy people out there in the industry, and it's humbling to know that that people choose us to be a part of buy into the same sort of goals of what we've achieved for ourselves and for other people. So looking at the properties that I purchase for my clients, I always take it as a privilege when sourcing the properties, to ensure that each step of the way it's a tailored plan of making sure we get the right properties in line with your strategy to get you as close as we can to financial independence, or push you straight out of the field into a new realm of thinking and living your life on your terms. So I treat my clients' property portfolios as if they're an extension to my own. So obviously, if I buy something that is good, it's a reflection of me. If I buy something bad, it's a reflection of me. So I just make sure that I've never lost money in investing in property, and I make sure my clients do the same. There's not many buyers agencies out there which can put their hand on their chest and say they actually own a property portfolio, let alone 200 properties per se, just for myself, my own personal property portfolio. So when I help my clients build their property portfolios, I'm giving it the same love that I would in my own circumstances. So looking at the properties, obviously having a detailed plan of what you need to achieve is vitally important for you to get as close to your goals as possible, and buying the properties that are in line with that. So the education is key. So not only are we just buyers agents out there saying, wow, you're looking for a 3-bedroom house, what else would you like? Okay, I'll go and see if I can find that. They'll come back to you and say, I found this property, would you like to place an offer in that? Well, that ain't how we work at Binvested. We understand what you're trying to achieve, and we will find the properties in line with you, in line with that for you. So looking at a general example of how we work through with our clients, now that we've found the right property, we will make sure that we locate the property and we negotiate the property, and we present the property to you as to how this property will help you push yourself forward into the next deal, and into the next deal, and into the next deal, in line with your goals. Looking at the due diligence that goes in the background, myself and my team, we spend countless hours. I speak to real estate agents at 2 o'clock in the morning because it's the only time I have to speak to them. They'll take my call because they know that they'll get a deal done, and they like doing deals with me because I close deals. And they may not like the fact that I actually shake them upside down and bash them around with a baseball bat, but that's what it takes sometimes to get the properties at the price of what we do. And people always comment about how come you get your properties so cheap. It's because I'm a professional negotiator, and that's what I do. So when it comes to negotiating the properties, get the cheapest price as possible, and the negotiation doesn't stop until the day you settle on the property. We do the due diligence for you to make sure that you're not actually buying a lemon, and that you're not buying something that that we wouldn't buy ourselves. Looking at the due diligence that goes into it, make sure that I send you reports, and lots of different types of reports as far as the numbers on how the property will stack up and all that sort of stuff. After that, I've got my team, which is basically like your concierge at the back end, which will help you go through the process of accumulating properties. Sometimes if you've got one property on the run, it can be tedious. If you've got 5 properties on the run, there's paper coming left, right and centre. It's important for my team to make sure that that is a seamless process for you, to ensure that you don't miss anything and you don't hurt yourself along the way. Throughout the pest and building process, liaising with your lawyers, liaising with your finance people, running through those reports with you. My team are all property investors themselves, and they're here to look at your property investing in your properties that you're buying as a part of their property portfolios as well, and they treat it with that same care to ensure that you are getting a bespoke service in line with your investing goals. So when choosing a property investment firm or a buyer's agent, it's important that you make sure that the team is going to be able to take you through the distance. I know there's a lot of, in a good market, you will find a lot of people that will be coming out saying outlandish claims, what they'll be trying to achieve, or things that you can do and all that sort of stuff. Always want to make sure that that you are getting the results. So you want to make sure you're dealing with people that are trusted in the industry. Obviously, in an industry where there's a lot of people that aren't trusted, it's comforting to know that a lot of people do trust us in such a big decision in their life to become financially free. So if you do have any questions as to how you can use our services, you can contact us on 1300 367 925 or send us an email on the email address below. I look forward to being in touch with you on helping you build this property portfolio.